What's going on, guys? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Hope you're doing well. We're going to be talking about this lip spoiler, trunk lip spoiler here that we have. And if you have any auto body questions today, type them in the chat. Let me know what's going on. I don't have a guide for you today, but I've been giving you guys for the past 2 weeks, give or take. If you want to get these free guides on auto body, mini cheat sheets, check out LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Click the link description below here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. And we're just showing you, we got the car today. And we're going to be prepping this wing spoiler and painting it within the next couple of days here. So for all you newbies just tuning in, type in the chat, type in newbie. You've been here before, let me know. Type in where you're tuning in from, and we'll get started in a few seconds. All right, so and let me know, guys, if you can hear and see me okay. Let me know if all the audio is good and all that. But we're going to get right to it super quickly. So this is my stepfather's Fiat 500. Really cool car. So I put the decals on like 2 weeks ago, give or take. Okay, super simple. Just put the decal on, easy. We got this little spoiler, okay, from eBay. Pretty good body kit. I'm just dry fitting it right now. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm just put some tape on it just to see the gapping. Okay, how it lines up here. You want to make sure it's pretty much even on both sides. I am not going to be epoxying and mounting this thing on and blending it into the trunk. We're going to adhere it with two-way tape, as well as putting a screw in from the back, from underneath. So I'm probably going to put in 1 or 2 screws on each side, depending. That's how it's looking. Let's look at it like this. It's a pretty good kit, really good kit, actually. So I just kind of put it on there for now. We're checking how it looks underneath. It's pretty lined up. It looks really well. You know, you want to make sure before you do anything, you dry fit it like this. I have to do a little bit of sanding to parts of underneath it to make sure that after we paint it, the two-way tape is going to pretty much be able to adhere and get to all important areas, you know. You look at the top like this, right? We want to make sure we have a good stick here. And it looks like we have a little gapping there on this side. So what I could do is kind of sand in here a little bit so it fits better on that corner there. And I'll have a lot better footage and video once we start filming. But up in here, you can see some gapping, very little. Looks like it's hitting over here. So right in here, I'll just mark right now, and then I'll know that I have to sand here a little bit to get it to fit tight. You know, you want to just make sure that it's going to fit tight. When you have your two-way tape on, it's going to stick really, really well. Paul, I will make sure that you are unsubscribed. Awesome. Okay. We're also going to be painting our mirror caps. What's going on, Rich? Will? What's going on, Roland? So I was able to take off the passenger side, super easy. Okay, so these mirror caps are going to be red. So what you do is you basically just pull out the mirror like this, right? And then inside here, there's a couple of clips where you just unclip and you push out, and then the cap basically comes out. Okay, I didn't know it was so easy. I basically just YouTubed it, and it was very easy to take these caps off. So luckily, I don't have to take the door panels off. I don't have to take the mirrors off. You know, we're just going to basically pop these caps off, sand them down with 400 grit, and give it a nice red base coat, followed by 2 coats of clear. Super, super easy. Okay. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is going to be painted 3-tone. I was thinking, you know, maybe just do it red, because if we're doing the mirrors red, that'll look good red, right? But I figured, you know, we got the Italian color. It's a Fiat Italian car. You might as well do some sort of something cool to it. So I'm gonna do it. Who cares? Whatever. I think it's gonna look cool. We're gonna do green 1/3, white in the middle, and then we're gonna do red at this end. So basically a tritone wing spoiler here on the Fiat 500. I think it's gonna look really, really good. So we'll do that and see what happens. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to kind of give you an overall view. Today's Tuesday. I'll probably have this thing ready for paint, you know, on and just blast it on Saturday because I don't plan on doing the body work. I don't plan on doing the body work for another couple of days. Maybe I'll start on the body work maybe like Thursday. It's probably going to take a few hours just to get it ready and prepped up. Literally. You can see here some imperfections. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll have a better camera view. Nothing that a little bit of blocking and 2K filler primer can't flatten out. Okay, it's pretty straight. So we'll prep it one day and paint it the other day. You know, literally like probably a 3-hour job total. You know, not too bad at all. So that's pretty much it. So we're painting that, paint 2 mirrors, and that's pretty much it. Do you plastic prime before high build? No, this is fiberglass. So I'm going to basically give it a good sand with maybe, I don't know, 240 grit, 240 the whole thing down. Lay, if needed, if I do, there looks like there's some pinholes, so I might use some glaze. I might use some glaze putty just to fill up some of the pinholes, some of the deep scratches. Cut that down. Just sand that down and then give it 2 heavy coats of 2K filler primer, 2 to 3 heavy coats, get it nice and primed up and sealed. And then basically just wet sand it down with 400 grit. And then I'll be painting the white base coat first, masking the center up, painting the red on one side, painting the green, you know, painting the red, letting that dry, covering that so I don't get overspray on it, painting the green or vice versa, taking all the paper off and then putting 2 nice coats of clear coat, as well as doing the mirror. So yeah, super easy job, super, super easy. And I think it's going to, you know, make this thing look really cool. You know, we'll have before and after pictures and all, but it's going to look really, really cool when it's done. Cute little car. It's a 2015, literally 4,900 miles on it. Incredible deal. My stepfather picked it up for like $6,700. It's like brand new, this little car. 2010 years old with 4,900 miles on it. Yeah, and it runs great. AC, it's like a brand new car. So that's pretty much it. So if there's any type of auto body and paint questions you guys got, I'll answer them now. Just type them in the chat. And that's pretty much it. I'll be on tomorrow for a little bit for basic Q&A. I'm not putting out any guides this week because it takes me a while to prep for that. Minimum an hour and a half to get these guides done. So this week I'm not doing any guides. I'll start body working this thing on Thursday or Friday and then painting on Saturday. Super simple. I'll be making step-by-step videos on the process. We'll be putting them up on YouTube as well as the VIP course. So yeah, pretty easy. You're welcome, Rich. Very welcome, bro. Okay. So if you're brand new to this channel, basically just click down below, go to learnautobodyandpaint.com, get your free auto body guides. And that's pretty much it. What's up, Brian? Nice. Let's see. Right now it's 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. Do you still agree that expensive clear versus cheap clear coat, both wet sanded and polished? Yeah, of course. Because now it's hard for me to tell the difference. Tell the difference in what? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? But yeah, you can get cheap clear coat and make it look like, I mean, as long as you sand it and buff it, it looks great, right? The only main difference between expensive clears and cheaper clears are basically the materials and the immediate finish afterward. A lot of the cheaper clears get dieback and they kind of dry out over a few days to a week, and they don't appear as glossy. Um, Higher end clear coats, they retain the gloss and they just stay looking really nice. With this thing, I have some speed clear from Tamco that I'm going to be testing out. I've never used this before. I'm going to be using this 30-minute high speed impact clear because it's just a spoiler and a couple, two mirror caps. I think it'll be fine. So we're going to be using that on this paint job. 1030. What is Trizact 3000? 1030. Where are you, Rich? Where are you, Richie? Oh, UK. POF deleting. What is that? What is that? What is that? You're talking some some UK terminology here. What is Trizact 3000 and POF? The shine with expensive and cheap. They both look the same in my eyes. So if they look the same, then use the cheap stuff. If you're not getting like a dieback or notice it shrinking or having a duller look by using the cheap stuff, then hey, whatever, man. Use the cheap shit. Like most of the body shops use the cheaper, affordable clear coats anyway, unless you specifically want them to use good clear. You're doing a custom paint job, but all like insurance jobs, all those collision insurance jobs, like fender benders and touch ups, they all use the cheap stuff. Because I sprayed House of Color in one of my cars and it almost looked the same as my cheap clear that I bought for 300, both black. It's discs in DA after 1500. So you're talking about sandpaper? Talking about sandpaper, bro? So yeah, I mean, dude, if you're getting great results with the cheap stuff, then stick with the cheap, man. Whatever. It's personal preference, really. But sometimes, and most times, you'll be able to see a slight difference with cheaper clears versus expensive with immediate shine. Okay. That's all I'm saying. 1500 refined scratches. Yes. Cool. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I'll sand down, if we have to color sand and buff, I'll use 1500, 2000, and then compound and then swirl mark remover with the foam pad. You could use a foam pad for everything, but I like foam pad strictly for finishing, final finishing, and it refines scratches less polished compound. Are you using a foam pad or a wool pad? If you use the cheaper brand clear coat, how many coats maximum would you recommend? Well, normally on any normal paint job, whether you're doing a fender, touch up, complete, you're spraying 2 medium wet heavy coats. 3 is pretty much three coats of clear coat. You're getting into like show car territory, and even that I wouldn't do that. I would do 2 clear. If I'm doing a show car, I'm doing 2 coats of clear coat, letting that cure, right? Sanding that down with 800 grit and then flow coating it 2 coats of clear. So you get a total of 4 coats of clear, over, foam pad. Yeah, I don't like foam pads when cutting because you can burn pretty easily with both. You can burn pretty easily with cutting and finishing, but I like foam with the finishing. Just my personal preference. I like the wool pad when cutting. I feel like it gets the job done quicker. Again, it depends on what you use. I'm still using the Perfected by 3M, and it works great for compound, for color sanding and buffing. So here's what I use. As of now, I mean, it works great. It's a two-part system. There are, one-part systems. I use this for my compound. It's a very smooth compound. And then I'll use swirl mark remover on my foam pad, black foam pad, to get that shine. You could use a waffle, or you can use a straight. Doesn't have to be a waffle, but you get the same results. But yeah, waffles are good. I have waffle pads. I have regular pads. Yep. So today is already Tuesday. Any other auto body and paint questions, guys? Yeah, I mean, I thought it was gonna be a little funky looking tritone, but I figured, hey, why not? Let's have some fun and make this thing tritone. I think it'll look cool from the back, definitely, because you'll have that tritone flag type Italian flag across the back. It's gonna look different from one side of the car versus the other. Of course, this side you're gonna see the green more, right, and the white, and then the other side you're gonna see the red. But hey, why not? Why not? Make it fun. Hey, Gills, thank you, man. Appreciate you. I will be putting actual videos instead of these lives soon. I will be putting actual videos. Oh, one thing I wanted to ask you guys. Yeah, the Facebook group is still active. I got to make sure my girl checks it out. I'm hardly on Facebook. I don't like Facebook. But I opened up the Facebook for the VIP members to communicate. How many of you guys use Discord? I'm thinking of starting a brand new group community using Discord. Let me know what you think of that. If you guys use Discord, I got like a patch in my mouth, nicotine. Started kind of messing around with these, but whatever. That's why I'm spitting. I'm not supposed to spit, but you like 3-stage? Yeah, 3-stage is cool. I like to put candy. I like to do 3-stage with pearls and flake and candy. But 3-stage is just pain in the ass. But it's okay. Some custom colors you need 3-stage, right? Great. I'm a VIP member, so I will enjoy Facebook. Yeah, you can post projects in Discord and create a whole community. I'm thinking of creating like a community using Discord instead of Facebook. I mean, you could do all that shit in Discord. So I'm thinking like if enough people are like, yeah, do Discord, I'll do it. But if not, then whatever. Guys, I'm going to post a link quick for all you newbies just tuning in. Don't forget to get the free guides at learnautobodyandpaint.com. There's a whole load of them, and I literally created like 9 guides within the past 2 weeks. 9 cheat sheet guides pertaining to all types of auto body. Yo, JPs, I would love to do it. It's just that I might need a moderator if you want to moderate. Also, we need a good handful of people in there. Like if we're going to get like 10 people in there, it's like not worth it. But if I can get a group of people who are really want to get down to it, so we'll see what happens. Like I definitely think it's a good idea. It'll be our own auto body Discord community, which is I think is cool. But we'll see. I got to start pumping out regular videos to start gaining some views on my channel because I literally stopped making good content years ago for my YouTube channel. So it kind of died off. to be honest, and I fell off the algorithm. So I'm trying these lives to kind of kickstart some things again, see what happens. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll do this for a little bit more. I'm doing it because like I want to build it back up. Kind of want to build it back up. Jason said, "Do you see a big difference spray in a spray booth with a heater or spray in your garage?" Dude, you can spray in your garage and get pro results. That's what we teach at learnautobodyandpaint.com. I mean, I grew up spraying in both. I grew up spraying in garages and spray booths, and there's a lot of body shops out there that just close their doors, wet the floors, and spray in their garage. And that's what I do here in my garage. I just spray right here and it comes out great. Sometimes you end up with a speck of dust or lint or whatever, but that's color sands out, no problem. As long as your main space is pretty clean, you're fine. And as long as you're not doing a bunch of single stage gets all over the place. The floor gets sticky, if you're painting in your garage. So you need better ventilation with single stage, but I've done single stage in here. I did that Good Van project in here, that big ass Chevy van, and it came out freaking amazing. I painted headlights with 2K Glamour Clear spray can. It came out a little hazy, but still looks okay. What is a better clear for headlights? Glamour Clear spray can. I tried the Spray Max on a car a while back. It was okay. I sprayed my beater car, my Honda Fit, with regular clear coat like 2 years ago. It came out nice, but one side is starting to chip off and peel off because I don't think I sanded correctly and I didn't clear to the edge. I didn't take the lights out. I just painted them on the car. I just taped up the car. So like moisture got into the back of it and started lifting. So I have to redo one headlight on my Honda, but I'm thinking of just sanding both sides down and just redoing both sides. So, and I'm just going to be using automotive clear coat, maybe the Finish One or Tamco or whatever. It just needs to be prepped better. I kind of did a quickie on it, but it lasted for about 2 years. But yeah, I mean, there's two ways to redo headlights: clear coating them or buffing them out. See, I sometimes finish with 7,000. It's like glass. Just purchased a portable spray booth. Cool. No regrets about my purchase of your ultimate VIP workshop or your ultimate guide. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. When did you join? Are you a member from back in the day or recently? Do you paint your jam separately? Yo, what's up, Aaron Smith? What's up, bro? Hope you're doing well. Finally got the car here. We're going to be painting the spoiler here in a couple days, probably this weekend. Years ago. Awesome, man. You use PPG? Yeah, I use PPG. I like PPG. Do you paint door jams, your jam separately? Yes, you can, and you don't have to. So if you have a complete project that's ready to go and you could bang out the door jams and the body at the same time, then do it. You can also do the jams first, close everything up, and then do the outside only. You could do the outside first. I would rather do the door jams first and do the outside, but you could do it 3 different ways. When I did my Tesla, I did the door jams first. That's VIP videos in there as well. We took out all the weather stripping, the moldings and everything, door panels, painted everything under the trunk, door panel, door jams, and then closed everything up, masked everything good, and did the body. What are you working on, Gillis? Am I saying your name correctly? Gillis? How's Idaho today, Aaron? Yo, crypto's gonna freaking moon soon. We're gonna get that blow off top in crypto soon, guys. I don't know if you guys are into crypto in here, but I've been in crypto since 2017. made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, have a significant amount of money in crypto right now that I will be selling in the next 3 to 6 months, and then getting back in uh, once we get this blow off top in the market. Nice, not as hot. Yes, 2011 VW Jetta. Awesome, bros. So yeah, I was thinking earlier today when I got this car in, I was thinking instead of doing a three-tone, splitting it this way, I was thinking, what if I did like a red tip and what if I went this way? You know, red tip, white in the middle, but green. But if I did that, I would have to kind of like contour the paint so it matches. But I do think this way is going to be better, you know, cutting it into three-tone. What do you guys think? I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna give the car a unique, cool look from the back. You know, you get to see the Italian colors. One side's gonna be green right in here. The other side's gonna be red. But hey, it's a fun car, right? It's a fun car as long as it's just the tip. Hilarious, bro. So yeah, yo, this is the little thing, the little beater mobile. Zero Day J, what's going on, playa? I went and looked at an E30, but it needed too much work. Still looking. Awesome, thank you. Yo, 0 Day J's first car was an E30. Yo, 4,500 miles. It's 2015. I took the mirror out because I'm popping these caps off. We're going to be painting these caps red as well. So we got these caps. We're going to be doing red and tritone in the back. You know, give it that Italiano flair. You know what I'm saying? Would you finish all your body work before doing painting gems? Yeah, I would have the car ready for paint. Complete, ready for paint, outside, door jams, everything. This way, you're done. You basically mask the thing up, paint your door jams, get that done, close it up, and you're ready to spray the body, you know, a couple days later, a day or two later. Because once you do your door jams first, and I have this all documented, man, on my Tesla project, because that's what we did. Once you do the door jams, you're going to get overspray on the outside because let's say you're painting, right? You take all your moldings off, right? You don't mask up the body when you're doing gems, okay? So you're going to have the body sanded, ready to go. So when you do get overspray on it, right, it'll just stick and blend in nicely and just resand this outer edge again. So you do your door jams, you're going to get overspray on the body, but when you're done, you basically resand this. You just hit it with like 400 grit. You know, you get it smoothed out again, prep the body. Then when you shut everything down, right, you roll the tape when you mask so you don't get overspray inside. Then you just do the outside. So you're going to have like a little flare of overspray around here, but then you're going to be covering it with color anyway, right? So that's how you do it. All right, guys, any last questions? We're on about 30 minutes. Any last auto body and paint questions? If not, I'm going to head out for the day and start doing some other things. Don't forget, guys, click the link below to grab your free guides at learnautobodyandpaint.com. I'll click the link. I'll put the link here. And that's pretty much it. I'll be back on tomorrow about the same time. We'll stream for a little while. Take care of your questions. And I'll see you later. Peace out, guys. Have a good week. Talk to you later. Peace.